Hi, everybody. I would like to share with you what happened a year ago today. Today marks a year ago when Evelyn passed away. To those of you who are new to the channel and who don't know, Evelyn is my birth mother. I learned on the 5th of July of her passing. Evelyn passed away and we were not in touch with each other at that point in time. If you have been listening to my videos and you've been following my story, you will know that I am adopted and that she gave me away when I was a baby. Our journey was not so easy. It was difficult because she wouldn't let me in. She kept on shutting me out. And the times that she would let me in was when it was convenient for her. But I would like to share with you on what happened when I learned about her passing. Yes, I was shocked to hear about her passing because at that time I was wrestling with, should I go back trying to establish a relationship with her? Should I go back to her and try and see if she will let me in this time around? The biggest thing for me with my relationship with Evelyn, or if I can call it that, a relationship with Evelyn, was I didn't want her to pass away one day with a difficult heart, wondering if I had ever forgiven her for what had happened between the two of us and for what she had done. I didn't want her to go through her last days when she's ill, wondering if seeking forgiveness from me would be something that she would receive. In all honesty, if she had called me and asked me for forgiveness, I would have given it to her gladly. But unfortunately, that did not happen. As I mentioned earlier on, she pushed me away and I just stopped trying to make any contact with her purely for the reason that it became painful trying to be in somebody's life or trying to just build a friendship with somebody who didn't want you. But I let go of that just a few months before her passing. I handed it over to God and I said that if it is His will and if it is in her heart that she would like for us to reconnect, I would wait for it to come from her side. But sadly, that did not happen. As she passed away, I did not know that she was ill. I didn't know that she was in the hospital. I only learned the second day, the day after her passing, that she had passed on. So what did I do when I learned about her passing? I didn't break down in tears and cry, if I'm being honest. Instead, what I did was I started praying for her. Since I've learned that she passed, I prayed for her life and her passing. And after that, I decided to write down in my diary a letter to her when I learned that she had passed on. So I would like to share this with you guys. And the reason why I'm sharing this is not to show that I wrote the letter, but you never know who is out there listening to my story, and I never know who is there going through the same situation, being an adoptee, trying to reconnect with your birth mother, trying to establish some sort of relationship or friendship, and you are just being pushed away. And then you find yourself where I found myself learning about her passing and the reality that there's no longer going to be an opportunity that will come for us to try and reestablish a sort of a relationship between the two of us. So my reason for sharing this letter is for someone out there who might be going through the same thing. You might find it difficult to communicate how you are feeling, to put down or to deal or navigate through your feelings. I find journaling and writing down my thoughts and my feelings helps a lot. And I'm hoping that this will inspire somebody to pen down what you are feeling, what you are thinking. And through that, believe me, somehow you will find some sort of healing, some sort of help through it all. So I'd like to share with you, this is what I wrote minutes after learning that Evelyn has passed on. It's a letter to God titled Dear God. And this was written on the 5th of July, 2021, the day after her passing. This morning, I learned that Evelyn passed away yesterday, the 4th of July, 2021. I pray her soul rest in peace. I pray for her children and all her family members. Give them strength during this time. I was told that she was sick, on and off, in and out of hospital. I wish I knew about it, but I did not. Dear Evelyn, may your soul rest in peace. I pray that you had the opportunity to make right with God before your passing. He is a loving and forgiving Father, and I know that He forgave you all things. I know that He forgave you all things long ago. Rest in His arms. I really wanted us to make right before your passing, but you pushed me away. All I wanted was a friendship or some sort of relationship. I am glad for the times that we had together and for having met you. I am hurting, but I will overcome this hurt too. Rest in peace, Evelyn, birth giver. So, I have shared this with many people that is what I prayed for her when I learned about her passing. And the first question I got was, why would you do that? Why would you pray for her, knowing everything that she has put you through? I grew up in a house where we were raised the Christian way. And I learned right from wrong as a Christian. And I know that it is not very Christian of me if I would have to hold a grudge against her or not even consider sending up a prayer for her, for God to forgive her and to accept her. Many people say to me that that is something she would have to do to clear her path with God. But I believe that we as Christians, we play a role as well. And if we can't pray one with another, we can pray one for another. So that is my reason why I wrote down this prayer and why I prayed for her, because I honestly did not want her to suffer in her last days. If I had to hold a grudge against Evelyn and never forgive her, if I had to be stubborn, should she have called me before taking her last breath, and if I had to refuse forgiveness to her, what would that have brought me? What would I have gained from that? Nothing. It wouldn't give me the relationship that I've wished and longed to have had with her. It wouldn't have made things better. So I firmly believe that in what I did was the right thing to do, not just for her, but for myself as well. So learning about Evelyn's passing, a lot of things came to light. You know, they say when God closes one door, He opens another. When God takes someone away, He replaces with another. Well, in this instance, 2 people were taken away. Not only did I learn about Evelyn's passing, but I also learned that on the same day, her son, Saville, passed away. Saville is my biological brother. I remember when my mom told me about my adoption, she mentioned to me that I had a brother as well. When I met with Evelyn, that was one of my questions. I asked about my brother, and she told me straight to my face that I never had a brother. There were no other children after me and there was one sister before me. Which, if you guys follow my stories, you will remember that there were so many lies that came from our meeting. But anyway, she lied about my brother. So I indeed did have a brother that I never got the opportunity to meet. And that was all because of Evelyn's lies and scheming to keep her children apart from each other, to not have us know about each other or learn about each other. But having learned that I had a brother that passed away and that I would never have an opportunity to meet him, I decided to write to him as well. Today, my biological brother passed away, as well. Same day as Evelyn, one passed away in the morning and the other passed away in the evening, as I was told. I wish I had the chance to meet you, Seville. I asked Evelyn about you when I met her, but she told me I didn't have a brother, as I was told that I did. If she had been honest, you and I would have had the opportunity to meet and to get to know one another. Everyone that tells me about you has only good things to say. I am grateful that I will learn about you through the wonderful stories people will share with me, Lord willing. I was told that you leave behind a beautiful family, your wife and 3 daughters. I hope to meet and get to know them one day when the time is right, and that they will share of your life with me. To the brother I never got to know, rest in peace, Seville Clayton Lowe. Not only did I learn about a brother that I have, or I had, with Evelyn's passing, but I also learned and reconnected, or not reconnected, and connected with 2 of my biological sisters. One of them is a year older than me, and she was also adopted with me at the same time, but we were split by adoption. The other one is older than both of us, and she was left with her dad when she was about 8 months old. As I was told, Evelyn left her with him and she never returned. But I will share more with you guys on my next video with regards to meeting my siblings. I also learned about 2 other siblings that we have not made contact with. But I'm trusting the Lord that He will make a way and He'll touch their hearts and we will be able to make contact with each other. I also learned about 2 siblings, if I'm not mistaken, that passed away years ago. I've seen pictures of them and I was told a little bit about their lives. It is sad that Evelyn chose, because of her actions, to keep her children secret from one another. We don't blame her for what she did. We can't judge her for what she did. I don't know till today what the real reason is why Evelyn did what she did. But I think that she could have at least just had some of us connect with each other and then had allowed us to slowly find each other through life's journey. But she had the reasons for why she did what she did. God had His reasons for why He had things turn out the way they did. It is sad that Evelyn had to die for me and my siblings to have found each other. I look forward to sharing more with you guys in a later video. I hope that this video inspires somebody out there, whether you are adopted or not, or whether you are in a foster home or in a children's home. Whatever the reason is that you are separated from your biological mother and father or biological family, we all sit around the same table. Our stories might not be the same, but the impact it has on our lives is the same. The end result is we all missed out on growing up, knowing and learning about our biological families for whatever reason. We all grew up with a different family, even though not DNA related, but a family that connected with us with stronger ties and bonds, and that is ties and bonds of love, family, home, a life, a chance at living. And those bonds are stronger than anything else. So I'm hoping that this video has encouraged somebody who is facing or dealing with having lost the biological mother, father, or family member that you never got the opportunity to meet. But don't give up. Keep on looking. Keep on asking. Like me, you might have lost your birth mother, but you can gain siblings if there are any out there. So adoptees, I hope that this inspired you guys out there. And I hope that this just helps you on your journey and just makes it a little bit easier. Please comment, please chat to us on the channel. If you would like me to contact you on a private platform, if you don't feel to share your story on the channel, I completely understand. Let me know, leave me an email address, and I will then make contact with you and we can chat on a different platform. I hope you all have a wonderful day further. Adoptees, keep on hoping, keep on keeping the faith. And remember, you are not a mistake. You were chosen. Have an awesome day further, everybody. Thank you.